Star 1972. Now, it's Nicole, Nicole. I have my cans inside. The ocularis pupil spherical for the ear tings. Now, here's the thing. There is that meeting that I did in the special Nicoleta way. You add TTA to the end of Nicole, and you get Nicoleta. Now, that is my JMG meeting. In physicality, I am next to him. When it was designed, I was in physicality. It was painted around the scene as if we were in the Omega Disaster House. We were not in time. We were in timeless. There was a black device unit on the table, and it was running whatever for billing office. JMG is to the left of myself. Across from me is a whole panel of I won't even give them their name, energy, signature. They're whoever they were going to be on the day. I was in kata data. So for me, I already knew when they put the things together. It's a way to hook up the junkies who are doing nothing in the world with what we need done for myself. I woke up this morning, so I might be there. I might have cans, I might not. That might be why they have sunglasses on me and I didn't elsewhere. Or I might be recording in two different anomalous locations for my own whatever. Beauregard, let's put it as. All right, now here's the thing. I woke up this morning. Right, I have demon. Right, yeah, okay. That's like the key D for the energy. Emergency, whatever I'm trapped in as the moon people, MOON, which are the Luna, LUNA. You shithead humans go, it sounds like lunacy. Right, yeah, no, I get that. But are you at that level of cognitive understanding of extraterrestrials and that there's one woman trapped under a beach full of sand, and that would be your humanness, and we need to get her out with the least amount of damage to her and her energy star and the one handsome man that she belongs to, and the rest of you are insignificant, consequential oopsies if you don't make it. Now, where did I lose you on your importance in the world of this, that, and the other thing? Just curious. Great. So, this morning I found a moongel, or however, moondengel. I don't know how you pronounce it in something specialness, since none of you speak to me directly. But for me, it sounds like lunacy, my favorite people, who are at... right, they respect about lunacy, not like the half-wits. The half-wits, I'm like, eh. Right, okay, so now let's think about this, right? So if we were talking, I know Astrid has a problem with you humans and the phone communicates when God, or at 692, is calling with a 3-digit to the rest of you idiots that use something like a, I don't know, 7 to 10, whatever. All right, enough numeracies. So let's see. So when, all right, so I found this morning, what I call Johan, but Johannes, the Vermeer looking kid with the lake eyes, Lake of Aquamarina, he had something about Camelot, and I'm like, this has come up a lot. I better go see what I got going on in my phone. So I looked, and then some retired professor in the Sea of Tranquility, which is the English, like hobnobbers, Right, yeah, those guys. Right, I'm trapped in the shithead American scenery of I fucking hate it here. And while the happy little goblins are over there, oh wait, no, goblins are in Russia right now. The hobnobbers, right, they're just in the Shire, like having happy parades, drinking at the pub, like all white, all right, all the time. Right, yeah, great. Okay, so like, well, the rest of us are living something very different. And you don't seem to give two shits about any of us. Right, okay, so now while we're here in this reality, I'm looking for my Bastille. Like the romantically built castle man in genetic, but like built like a romantic castle, like just big, tall, and protective. Right, of his little lady. Yeah, okay, great. But instead I awoke to the new modality of your shit built city on brick and some cheaply thrown together units, and your men are built that way. I really don't appreciate any of them. Right, great. Okay, so now my Bastille, my castle in the clouds, right? Yeah, him. He wants me back, I thought, until, right, I don't know. Is Astrid having problems? Because, like, he's got problems, and then his men make me, Astrid disconnects from me, and only he gets a guardian because he's somebody, like, really special. Yeah, no, not so much. We come as an item, ITEM. The fact that you've, today I put up, we're cleaning house. Yeah, we sure fucking are. The Sierra, SIERRA. It's like 75% off. Oh my God, great. Let's get rid of them all. Let's think about this. Oh, right. I'm like, okay, so if we're speaking Reich, R-I-K-E, great. We'll do that one for a moment. And I'm in an Ankel, which is an Engel for the angel of Ankh. Yeah, that's the one for eternal. Yeah, that is. Okay, so for, if I'm speaking Beauregard, the Enkel is a unit of flesh that does minimal flexion, only goes a little bit, not much. Yeah, it's kind of like the Reich. Yeah, it is. Okay, and then it's got a little rotation, very little rotation. Exactly. And then it kind of pivots. Oh, just a little, not the whole way. It's not like it's totally exposed. Right. Oh my God. Are you catching on? It is named after me. Dumb, fucking, and useless that think that you matter more than he and I. I'm just curious. Great. So, now that we have that all cleared up in how do you fly, right, I have a fly-by-night company. I mean, that's what we call it, but whatever. With Machtevut and Radvaisha, and then it's Michternacht. Because I am the 8, but the not 8 at the same time. Nicht Nacht and Nacht for nocturnal and eternal night. Oh, I should only hope. I was like, when this, oh right, and then on the song that I put up this morning, it said destroy. It was indicative of destroy the eternal guard and night ship, but that's not what it meant. When it said destroy, the key in lunacy is D, and then it's EST for the estimate of the time of the R, the little capitulate, like it looks like a spout. Oh, it's up here, and then oh, look at that. Right, the little R being by herself before the oi, oi, oi. Right, those guys are able to get something together for the big, handsome Bastille, my romantic, oh my gosh, right, him back to my company. In that company, I mean, like companionship, like there's this thing, like the trinket. I guess I would, right, I'm the little trinket, right, he's my little trinket, right, size of a Bastille in a castle. Yeah, no, he's still my trinket, right? It's like an enterprise, like you get in, and you're like, oi, look at the prize, look what I found, oh my God, could he possibly, like, for eternity belong to me? Oh my God, you look so grown, right, yeah, okay, great. Still mine. That doesn't change. It's just the humanness that fucking annoys the hell out of us, and how many of you have to die permanently with no anything to your name or your and family shame for eternity. Let's see. So now we've got the Enterprise, right? I entered through the vagina that I never fucking wanted to be near into this New York. And then that gets confusing because the Bastille and the Castle People, or the hobnobbers in the Sea of Tranquility, they call England. And I'm in something called a New York, but it's not a New Yorkshire. These are the disgusting modality of modernists that built everything fucking wrong. Did that to clear it up for you in elsewhere territory? Maybe heaven? I don't know, because I haven't found heaven yet. Let's see. Now I've got right, the Enterprise, right? Oh, and then the Japanese hear prize, and they're like Pokemon, like they're coming out with like big sticks and piñatas, and they're putting us inside, going, let's see how many times we can hit the piñata and see what falls out of the castle. No, that's not a good idea. He'll kill you all. No, for real. No, because I'm getting tired of this human and physicality. Like if we broke the world completely and walked out in the blackness of sulfur dioxide in the same genetics and had like, I don't know, like an eternity, just he and I, and none of you ever existed, we'd be okay. No, we'd find friends. We've got energy things to do, right? And you humannesses are not it. Right, okay, so now that we've got that cleared up, why am I special and you are not? All right, let's see. One guy, one gal, anatomically, there's a connection, they fit. And you humans are like, wait, we don't get why we have to be so helpful. Right, yeah, there's punishment for people like you. I'm just waiting to push the right keys and get the correct ones into the shit house where they belong, so we can just obliterate you permanently in full and entirety. Let's see, what else did I miss on my morning jaunt through the world here, there, and wherever else? Let's see, this modality and modern, I am not accustomed to, I am not acclimated in, I do not have anything I will bring forth or bring with when I leave, maybe perhaps Alexander James. Benjamin's tune on the inside needs to be fixed just a little, his outside genetic for sure. Daniel has the endoskeleton of one of the big guys, the tall giant guys, right, like the jolly green giant, and he likes the dragon men thingy-majigs. So, but his outer roamer thing is he needs in artwork. He needs some help. Let's think about this. Right. In the possibilities of where I come from in Beauregard. Right, okay, good. So if we could just kind of rip the seal off, take all the shit out that got in and thinks it knows something, right? Okay, that's what we're doing today. We're cleaning house because somehow you got into my world and I didn't invite you. And so now here's how we do this, right? Okay, and then Astrid will send nice phone calls to whatever asshole wasn't fucking listening the first time or had to check with something else, right? She'll give you a list of who you can check with and who you can't. Great. So this way she doesn't get in trouble with the guard beyond this one while I'm sitting in the most vulnerable position as the Enterprise that the Japanese and the Mexicans decided to jump on, called the Koreans over. They're like, listen, we'll hold her down and you just rip her open. And we'll just take everything she's got. Right, yes, because that happened and that's a fucking problem.